Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Danganronpa. Goodbye, despair. In the last one, we figured out the ultimate weapon of the weapon that killed Nekomaru Nidai. The weapon was the entire building was the actual weapon. So, in this one we're going to figure out the killer, finish off this chapter, and find out the motive of why they killed Nekomaru. Let's do this. Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a freaking liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Okay, what you got?
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah, did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Yeah, the alarm went off the same time.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
That is strange.
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
I guess so.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
Remember now. The sound was so
What-
loud I couldn't
what
help
was it?
bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
Who was that? Hiko?
We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Are you talking about Nagito?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Wait, are you talking
Who
about...
isn't? Who's the bastard?
Are you talking about Nagito? It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Well, he said he was asleep, but I don't think he's the killer.
You're the only one!
He already said he wasn't when we were playing as him.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Yeah, right?
That's right.
But I don't think you would
Nagito
kill
wasn't
Nekomaru, and you would say you didn't.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't
You
in
probably
your
couldn't
room,
hear it.
were you?
Were you? Where were you?
Where were you?
Yeah, where were you?
Please, say something.
Nagito?
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank,
What are you gonna say?
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
What's that? Why is that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
What? He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
Sonia couldn't hear it either.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I
Weird.
did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House.
Huh?
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Huh, that is strange.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
What? Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Maybe the rooms are too cushioned or something?
You still don't know.
How did Kazuichi hear it, though?
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Shiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Hangman's Gambit. I'm gonna say it's probably deluxe rooms, maybe? Let's try D. Okay. D. So far, it looks like it. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of those. Don't want too many of them. I need a... Oh, you. Duh. I need an E for later. You can go. I need an X. Aw, come on. That wasn't even fair. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Got an E, got an R. Get a U out of here. Throw the R over, or the X over there. I need an O. There's one. There we go. 2 O's. I need an M. And now an S. GG. Deluxe rooms.
I got it.
Did Kazuichi not have a deluxe? What did Kazuichi have?
Nagito,
No,
Sony, and
Hiko
Shaka,
slept in a crummy
you were
room,
staying
didn't
in
he?
deluxe rooms, right?
Okay.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The nicest rooms. The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe rooms is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
Because it was soundproof. I didn't even
That's right.
think of
That
that.
was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Okay, makes sense.
Actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
What?
Now then, you guys must.
You said I have no
understand,
talent.
right?
So how does that count as...
True identity of Nekomaru's
Oh, ultimate.
killer.
Get it.
Hold on a sec.
Wow,
Why
wait
is
a
that
minute. I want to
who
look
the
at
killer is?
how he said that. Did he really call me the ultimate reserve corps student? That's funny. Okay.
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the
Didn't
killer.
Kazuichi have a nice room too?
Factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Wait a minute. Oh, I understand. Kazuichi didn't have a nice room. It was Gundam, wasn't it? Because, yeah, he pulled the other straw. Nekomaru and... No, Kazuichi and Hiko got the crummy rooms. Nekomaru got the standard room. Gundam got the deluxe room with Nagito. He couldn't have heard it. So Gundam's the one that did it,
There's
is
something I
what's
wanna ask.
happening then. Yeah. Gundam, how'd you
When the
know?
alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Apparently so. He
What's
somehow
wrong with
heard it.
that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Okay.
Why were you able to hear it?
Yeah, why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Yeah, weren't ya?
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he
Yeah.
couldn't even hear it.
Yeah, and the two girls in the deluxe rooms on the
Why
other,
were you able to hear that alarm?
in the other area couldn't hear it either because they're soundproofed.
Now that you mention it,
Unless you're gonna say that your room wasn't soundproofed at all.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time.
Yeah, you weren't. So that would make
That's why,
sense.
Even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Apparently so.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Yeah, do you have an
Gundam
explanation?
probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, he was in the lounge. He would have had to walk past
Me?
Hiko.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Yeah, he was there the entire time.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
Yep, exactly.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Which would make sense.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Yeah, he did. And he couldn't have known that Hiko was going to be in that room.
And tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Yep, apparently so. They almost had this entire thing, but they made some pretty, they messed up in some major spots. Because they couldn't get past Hiko. The doorknob broke. And we figured out that the room was an elevator.
The killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Yeah. And then he wouldn't have heard the alarm.
In their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
But because they were out of the room, they had to go there.
Thus proving they were in the room.
Okay.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms.
Yeah, that would have been the best case scenario.
After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Yep, it would have.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Which completely messed him up.
I was in the lounge.
Yep. So if you were in the lounge, we would have lost.
And ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This Rakius, it's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld, bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Yeah, he probably should have.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Yeah, he would have. He would have been the only one without an alibi.
The worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
He pretended to wake up and hear the alarm.
That would have been ideal, but...
But what?
How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Yes, it was.
Gundam? Please, can you at least
Look at
say
that.
something?
The person you look up to is the killer all along, Sonia.
This, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
8.
The answer is 10. That's right. I possess
Oh, wait, 4.
10 ears.
Because you have 4 hamsters. I thought you had 3 for a second.
5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
Is that really?
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Yeah, do you? You're about to
Do
die.
not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the
Okay.
time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's
Okay.
right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Yeah, it's a little too perfect.
Yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Okay.
You're still holding out.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't think
you
that's
don't have
a
to admit it. We're
clear
going to
alibi
decide
for
who
you.
The killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Yeah, we are.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
Hmm.
It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
It is, honestly.
Hold on a sec.
Let's just vote him.
You know, Hajime,
Yeah, what,
this class
Nagito?
trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
The opening act?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
What do you mean?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a
Huh?
boring farce. So boring, so
What?
stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah, I definitely think he got more than just my student profile.
What?
He probably got everyone's student profile, as I keep thinking.
Discover something?
Obviously he did.
Let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Okay.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Okay, let's hear his rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Perhaps he can't.
Gundam!
Are you gonna fight?
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Since the beginning? What?
Based on your assumption, I
what do you mean?
Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Uh-huh.
From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
Apparently, yes.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Because you went early in the morning.
The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall,
oh, because of the floor hatch. Which we don't know about because Mr. Nagito didn't tell us about it.
If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House.
Okay.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
Okay.
And what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what is wrong with that? They still can make it.
At Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Nekomaru's sudden appearance is going to be the answer here.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was
if
present
it's a make
when
your
the alarm
argument.
in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Nope, my assumption's not wrong. If Nagito just says there's a floor hatch, we win. But I have to bring it up myself, don't I?
You learned your lesson, pitiful humans. You cannot overcome this contradiction.
No, I can come on with it. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Come on. Give me Nagito's sudden appearance. If I get that, I know the exact answer. No. None of these are helpful.
That elevator was.
I gotta grab something. Definitely have to.
Travel between the two houses. As long as
They
that
didn't let me grab it.
Your assumption collapses.
Okay, you're on top of everything.
The elevator was
broken.
Broken at Grape House.
Come on, Nagito. Fun house. Man, I'm getting confused.
I was at Strawberry House at that time.
Some of these silencer answers.
The crime is impossible.
Okay.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Come on, grab.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Let's try the secret passageway.
That elevator, the only means of travel between.
And that. GG.
No, that's wrong.
Nice try, Gundam. We know about the secret, or I don't know about it, but Nagito knows about it.
Between the two houses without the elevator.
Yep, because Nagito found it, and he must have known it because he must have done the ultimate weapon thing as well.
Use that method.
Okay, Nagito, show us. Select someone. Nagito, where are you at? Here you go.
You're the only one.
Help us out, Nagito.
Nagito, you should know.
Yep, he should.
What are you talking about?
Because he made a sudden appearance.
You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Yeah, right. Come on, Nagito. Just help us out this time. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the 3rd floor of Grape House.
Yeah, on the 3rd floor, apparently.
Isn't
That's what
right?
it sounds like.
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
Okay, which makes sense. And then you lead to the third floor of Grape House. Oh, it leads right to the Monokuma Archive.
I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
So where's the ladder in the Monokuma Archive?
The third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Yep, apparently so.
Once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Okay.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Yep, apparently so. They could have broke the elevator at Grape House. You're gonna fight me on this? Okay.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
No, he knew about it. He had to.
They didn't know.
It's the only way to get to the hatch.
That's merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Okay.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
You're the one being scrutinizing.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Are you angry enough to kill people? Rebuttal showdown. Wire, goodnight button. Tipped over pillar. Broken doorknob. Pillar fragments. Clock's alarm timer. I'll go with the radio clock.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
I can't go sideways.
Use a spacious
Oh, you can go sideways.
However, how frail
I wish they made that obvious to begin with.
Illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jeez. His argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. I need to skillfully cut back against his words, so he doesn't outpace me.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
okay,
you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Okay.
However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Seriously, that didn't count?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple.
That's hard to get the exact aim for these.
However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Please be enough. Come on, thank you. Jesus Christ.
I already proved the secret
You're hard to
exists.
cut. Please don't tell me he's gonna have me do that again to get around it.
Limits of your own reasoning.
Okay.
You say the killer went to the octagon.
Apparently.
You cur. If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in
Wait,
the
that's
light.
the answer. He probably means trying to provide the evidence that the killer went to the octagon, right? If that's the case, I should have it too. The key which dwells in the light, that will break through the darkness.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say
Go
the
for
killer
pillar.
went to the octagon.
Let me look at what I'm doing first. Good night button.
If you don't
The
want to
wire.
drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
Wire.
at least pray to the key which
There's-
dwells in the light.
The wire was probably found in the octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went
Okay.
to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur.
Let's try the wire.
Allow me to cut
There we
through
go.
those words.
GG. Do I have any more things to cut you
The
down
wire
from?
used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Yeah, that's the only place
The
where
hammer that
you could
looked
have
like the
gotten it.
weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
Mm-hmm. All found inside the
Those
room.
are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
Yep.
Where did the killer obtain them?
They found him in that
The
room.
only place I can think of is the octagon. There were various weapons.
So he
and
must have
tools
played
there.
Russian roulette then.
I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Which would make sense.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Okay.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Yep, they got to. Nice try, Gundam.
This is the end.
It's the end.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
We're not gonna.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Okay, do it.
Hey, what
are you about to do?
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The
Which makes
elevator was
sense.
probably broken.
So I don't get to do a closing argument this
Thanks to
chapter.
that,
Weird.
Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well,
Okay.
it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also,
Which makes sense.
the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But
Okay.
surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties.
Yeah,
but
it
even
was.
if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Okay.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened. And
True.
come up with a different plan.
Yeah, they could have.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
True. Very,
I'm
very
going to
true.
continue summarizing the case, okay?
Okay, go for it.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So
True.
by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Okay.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Didn't battle.
What's wrong with that?
Don't
Okay.
mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Okay.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! You make me laugh!
I'm
After all
confused.
this time,
Why is he
you
so mad
still
about
don't
this?
understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe
Okay.
I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Okay, what you gonna do?
Cannot finish!
Are we about to panic
What
talk
do you
action?
intend to do?
Yeah, what do you
It's
intend to do?
obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are
Okay.
you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Apparently so.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button.
Yeah.
That button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
That can't be too
It's
hard.
not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
True.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
True. Very, very
Just
true.
as I thought. Truly
But
thrilled.
it's not a
Succumbing
one-on-one
so easily
situation
to this simple
because
argument
we,
was just a
at the
mere
beginning
illusion.
of this chapter, Monami and Monokuma were scared of mice. Well, hamsters count as mice. And also,
That's wrong.
he's also 1v5
You're
if you count the
He's
hamsters.
wrong.
So, I'm gonna say that's probably
Wonderful line.
what he
However,
used.
I cannot say that I'm satisfied.
And they're pretty skilled because he was able to press that
I shall
button
teach you two
on
tips for making someone admit their
the main
defeat.
elevator for the
First,
Strawberry
you must
Hall,
crush them with your own
or
overwhelming
Strawberry
power.
Tower, Grape
And
Tower
as for the
debacle
other,
thing.
You must provide a reason that will persuade that human.
Okay.
You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Okay, PTA time. Let's do this. How many bullets do I
I
got?
won't
10?
let you.
Jeez.
For the
Okay.
Sonata Empire.
I'm waiting for
Rhythm.
all of them.
Crushed as David prophesied.
That's all of them.
I won't let you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. That was real bad.
Prophesies. Show me the cadaver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I won't let you.
Reload.
For the Tanaka Empire. Wither.
Okay.
Crushed as David
Tempo up.
prophesies. I won't let you. For the Tanaka Empire. Wither.
Okay.
It's
The
Nekomaru's back.
4
Do you really
dark
think I can get behind him
Devas.
so easily?
This is the end.
Gotcha. GG. You lose.
Even if you
See
did
ya
get
later,
behind Nekomaru,
Gundam.
you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Yep, because you threw your hamsters at him. Apparently.
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Yep.
Oh?
Yep,
Are
we
you
gotcha.
seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's
They're pretty well
neck?
trained, honestly.
Of
So
course, that'd
that
be
would
impossible for a
easily
normal hamster,
be
but it would have
smart.
been possible for Gundams.
Yeah. He's the ultimate breeder.
In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Yep. You threw it at the... or you had it jump to the button and press it for you. Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through supernova silver fox, Son D. Choo-choo. Click. Ah, press the button. Truly, this is the skyline of limitation. Art of the demon mouse. Ha 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 ha. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
Did the hamster do something
one
special
of
there
Gundam's
too?
hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible
Yep.
to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
Yep, if you threw all of them at him, it would make sense.
How about it,
In my
Gundam?
opinion. Did I get you?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Yep.
I have no recourse but to admit it.
You're gonna admit?
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Yep,
It
he
appears
does.
I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Apparently so.
Then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
Okay.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Okay.
Now trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull
Okay,
the
I will.
strings of this
I guess.
worthless performance with your own two hands.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I am gonna get to closing argument. Okay. Well, they were already... It was already given, but... Who set the lounge clocks? Alarm clock. There's a huge hammer. Who gathered at the lounge? We don't have that. Nekomaru wakes up. Does he need to sleep? We already have that one, so that's not it. Messing with the base of the contact elevator. Wire wrapped around that. Killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? What? Oh, wrong one. Alarm clock set for 5:30. It's 5 a.m. right now. We need to find the... Who set the alarm clock's time? You did? What? That's right, though. Alarm clock set for 5:30. It's 5 a.m. right now. Okay. Huge hammer. He does that there. Who's in the lounge since early this morning? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? This one? Okay. Nekomaru's weakness is apparently the hamsters. And the wire was wrapped around his feet. the fake weapon left. Okay, there we go. Stock 2. Akane heard something from her room. We already have that one. Doorknob came off. This one probably. Why did Nekomaru fall? Doorknob broke. Who gathered at the lounge? Them. The killer destroyed what after leaving? We don't have that one. Who heard the rumbling noise? Hiko did. Wait, he did. He did hear the noise. Okay, the killer destroyed this. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Who was in the lounge? Oh, Hiko. There we go. Okay. Who, when you press the button, who set the lounge clock's alarm clock? We don't have that one, so wire wrapped around his feet. Okay. This one, maybe. Okay. Who heard the rumbling noise? I did. Okay, last stock. Here we go. Hung the door around the loop. It's 2:40 a.m. right now. Oh, it was really early in the morning. That was set for. Wrapping the chain around the doorknob. Nekomaru dangling in midair. No. What else would fit there? Oh, this. There we go.
Here's everything that happened
okay,
in this case.
There we go. GG. So we're actually going to read through this again. Okay. Or we're going to bring up the entire crime again. Even though Nagito already did.
First,
there's no point in even explaining it, but okay.
This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
Mm-hmm.
Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours.
Yes, they did.
Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge.
How do you even know there was an alarm on those?
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand.
Okay. Makes sense.
They obtain these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
I do wish they would show the killer.
This means
in their the normal killer during these, but I guess to hide the what do you call it, from spoiling people, they would do this instead, which makes sense. Because someone could see these somewhere else and have no clue what it's for, and then eventually play this game and know who it is in that position. Tick, tick, and alarm clock goes off.
By coincidence, witness Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m.,
But what?
By that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time.
Okay.
In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m.
Yep, he did.
That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Which makes sense.
However,
Word his way back into the room.
Elevator was broken. Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower.
Yep, he wasn't.
So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Yep, so that's why he went there instead.
But the killer was waiting for him there.
Yep, he was. Got attacked by the hamsters.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
Yep. They're pretty smart, honestly. He went to sleep.
This forced him
after
to enter
that.
sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Yep.
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
Using the entire building.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up.
Okay, makes sense.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
Okay. Destroyed everything else.
After leaving Strawberry
and then
Tower,
climbed back
the killer
up
then
to...
destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall.
Oh, he climbed back up through the Great Hall
They did
first.
this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower.
Wait, I'm thinking of it ahead of time. He destroyed this first, which makes sense.
Used to kill Nekomaru.
Okay. Went down to Grape Tower, pressed the button.
Then they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House.
Okay. Then went
After
back up
arriving at Grape
afterwards,
Hall,
right?
They pressed the button to open the door to the tower.
Okay.
When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending.
Okay.
Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire.
Oh. Okay,
The killer
makes
entered Grape
sense.
Tower to see if their setup was successful.
Dropped everything.
And placed a hammer on
Which
the floor
makes
to look
sense.
like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door.
So what if that didn't kill him?
This was done
is
to
my
make us
question.
falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from
Because
Strawberry
then
Hall.
Nekomaru can say that Gundam tried to kill him.
With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage.
And because Hiko is there, he couldn't go back to his room.
So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
Okay.
But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
And that
As a
completely
result,
screwed him
the killer
over.
couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Okay. I see it all now. The alarm went
The
off,
lounge's
all
wall
three of
clock
them
alarm
showed up.
started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid
Okay.
a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others.
Okay, makes sense.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
Yep. And he shook too much that the doorknob fell. Jeez, he really
He
freaked
woke up
out.
while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
And down he goes.
Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob,
Okay.
but because there
Which
was a
makes
heavier
sense.
load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Okay. Makes very much sense.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor.
Yeah, he did.
He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
Jeez.
The sound of Nekomaru's
Decapitated him
impact
on
echoed throughout
impact.
the funhouse.
That is a way to go, honestly.
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Yep. And he
The killer
lost
is
because
someone
of
who
it.
wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room.
Yep. But because he was outside of the
They also wouldn't
deluxe
have been
room,
able to return to their guest room
he
because
counted
Fuyuhiko was
as
at the lounge.
being the person that ended up being the killer. Because he's obviously the only one suspicious here.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I
He's
can't
very
think of
happy
anyone
about
else
it,
but you.
it seems. You're gonna have a face that, oh no, but he's literally doesn't care. He's admitting defeat completely.
Splendid.
Splendid, you say?
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already.
Stop what?
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Do you still look up to him? Because he's a murderer.
Nekomaru? I
Yep.
cannot believe something like that.
Well, he did it.
Don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret?
Yeah, do you?
Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
Okay.
My beloved, deadly foes,
I'll do it.
The voting time begins!
You didn't help in any of these cases, honestly. The only time you became useful was when, during this case actually, you kind of stayed away from all the cases. Every single time. So you kind of didn't help us at all. And the only time you ended up helping us was during the final case that you were in, which you ended up being the killer. So, we'll be getting rid of you, Gundam.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I think we have the dreadfully right one. Huh?
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Lol. You don't get a redo on that one. You messed it up. That was your only time to do it. Okay, Gundam. Most people don't vote for Gundam here. Oh, yep, they voted for him. Thank you guys, you did the right thing. Because he's obviously the killer here. Class trial is ended. All rise. Ugh. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru is in the amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
It is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This too.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan, utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. Humph, I should have expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we ourselves had a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell
He
you.
was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why the victim went to the tower by himself.
I can see it.
Nobody would have known that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that? What happened there, then?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
Okay.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this.
What do you mean?
This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Huh?
That's a great line.
And what is
I'm
your
confused.
reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
Apparently so.
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I don't cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Huh? His existence is an annoyance?
Your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back.
Okay.
Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Okay then.
Tomorrow need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
Okay then. Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if you both sides agreed, it's still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living? What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Wait, are you telling us you just want to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have all our friends kill each other. Huh. Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by the feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life. That's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog?
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism. That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself? If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life. It is a violation of natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
Are you saying all that to try and justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth. But even so, don't you think it's a battle alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but... compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself For our sake, did you?
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Just who do you think I am? Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice for myself for the sake of you fools. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible.
Is that it? Then I'll leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay. Got it. I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait.
Please wait. This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia? Please, I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia, an act of unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself.
Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However...
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction?
What is it?
Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Okay.
I was simply visiting for a moment. And now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end.
Till the very end?
Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing.
Okay.
Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's
Gundam Tanaka. You crazy bastard. Honestly, it was nice knowing you. But sadly, you gotta go. You did a crime, you gotta pay for it. We'll be seeing you later then. Oh, he's got a bunch of wild animals now. Gundam Tanaka Stampede. Okay. His is different than the others, it looks like. Are the hamsters gonna be executed as well, or... Oh, nope. He's leaving them behind. Okay, what you gonna do, Tanaka? Oh. What are you writing on the ground there? I don't see what it said, but... It looks like he's drawing a rune of some sort. You're gonna put your... Oh, you're actually gonna use your magic. That you said you had. Huh? It looks like it failed. Rip. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, never mind. Just for half a second. I'm guessing these are past animals of his? There he goes. It looks like he's not going to hell. Apparently he's going to heaven. Apparently. Huh. Well, goodbye, I guess, friend. I guess he counts as a friend. He was cool. Gundam! No, no! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. Damn it. I'm so pissed off and I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me. Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer. Clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
you are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell. And I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously? How long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Heh. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. When we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Nikito? Yeah, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Okay. Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Well.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about this special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in this file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that
But
right?
this file contains documents that were created at Hopespeak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. We just reused the stuff from the former headmaster. Spent a lot of time making.
But...
If this file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student of Hopespeak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that? Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like the Monami. After losing her magic stick, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation's lackey. Who's putting you guys through this awful stuff? Huh. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Indeed, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know.
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right? Yep. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see, interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in the group feel despair. That includes you, too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter that situation, I find myself in my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean the fact that you're involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become the existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on the island. Is the person you're waiting for already on the island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person already is on the island, wouldn't that be exciting? Okay then. The bomb's about to change. Or, I think it's a bomb. What is it anyways? It's gotta be a bomb, right? It's gotta be close. 5 days, 11 hours, 13 minutes, and 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. And with that, Chapter 4, Do Ultimate Robots Dream of Clockwork, is officially over. And we are left with 7 students. Look at that. We are officially to be continued. So, how will Chapter 5 go? And it looks like we got the Hellhound earring as well. Look at that. Bred for Destruction is our achievement as well. So, thank you all for watching today's episode. Keep being spooky. I'll see you all tomorrow. And in the next one, we will be starting on Chapter 5. I don't know the name of it, but we'll be starting on it. So, peace out. See you tomorrow. Hey guys and girls, I just want to say thank you for watching today's video. If you liked everything you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe and hit the bell notification. If you want to see more, thank you all for watching, and peace out.